Hey guys, welcome back to Team Performance TV. Today we have something a little different. This is a 2015 Yamaha all-electric golf cart. It's one of our neighbors. We don't usually paint golf carts, but we're going to try on this one. We had to tear it down to start. Everything came off with a 14mm and some Allen keys. The headlights and taillights were regular Phillips head screws. We had the whole golf cart stripped in about half an hour. So our neighbor bought a blue steering wheel for this golf cart. He wanted us to color match the paint of the golf cart to the steering wheel. We had our paint guy come over, he scanned it, and we got a color close to it. As you see, after we finished stripping everything, there was not much left on this thing. Whatever that wasn't able to be removed, we're going to tape it up so we can scuff the paint. Making sure everything was masked off properly was the most tedious thing we had to do. That took up a lot of our time. We used a very fine scoring pad on all the plastic parts just to make sure the paint will stick properly. Then we put it up on the lift, and I used a wax and grease remover to clean all the parts that we're going to mask off right before painting. Having more than one person on this job at the same time helped a lot. We got a lot of the work done in half the time. Alex had finished school and came by to help us finish the job. Now we're taking it into the paint booth and we're going to do the final clean down. I'm using the same prep solvent that we use for all our paint jobs. It's just a basic wax and grease remover. We had left the steering wheel and steering column for the last things to mask off because we did have to move the cart around. It's time for the base coat. We apply a very light coat to begin with just to make sure we don't get any kind of reactions on the paint. The second coat goes down a bit heavier. Now you can actually see that color pop. He missed a spot. Painting this was harder than painting a car because of all the small grooves and areas that needed to get painted. We had to put down multiple coats just to make sure that everything was covered properly. I even got a chance to put down some paint. So we decided to surprise our neighbor with some metallic blue flake in the clear coat. This video makes it look like everything happened in 10 minutes, but it took the better half of one day. Overnight the paint dried and we wet sanded it the next day, and now it's time to buff the paint. I'm using the Atom Swirl Killer machine with Chemical Guys' Orange Pad and Menzerna rubbing compound. Using this combination of tools, I made sure that the paint came out absolutely perfect. can see how tedious this process is. Buffing the paint like this took probably about 3 hours just to make sure it looked right. After finishing with the rubbing compound, I went over it once more with 3M's Perfected EX machine polish. It takes off any fine scratches or anything else that was left by the rubbing compound. This one is faster than the rubbing compound because it doesn't cut, it just finely polishes. Here's what it looks like before washing or waxing. You need to wear sunglasses when you see this thing coming. Now it's time for reassembly. Everything went back into place and we used every single bolt that we removed. And you know I had to include a wheel wash. And now the final product. It looks like it came out the factory like this. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.